VOD of this since I just started streaming. There's not going to be anyone watching this just yet. But today we're going to be playing Pokemon Champions. I just won this game. I was really not going to stream tonight. I didn't feel like it. But then I have been thinking about making this Mega Ampharos team. I mean, Mega Ampharos has been something I ran from the very beginning of me playing Pokemon Champions. 1 second. Yeah, I've been running this team from the very beginning of Pokemon Champions, and I had stopped running it for a while because I wanted a different Trick Room setter. I wanted specifically Cofagrius, and I finally got Cofagrius 2 days ago. It took like a month and a half of me just rolling and rolling and rolling and using all my DP. Finally got Cofagrius, and then I tried a different Mega Ampharos team that used Cofagrius, but it just wasn't working out. My OG Ampharos team was always the best that I ever played with Ampharos, like the highest I ever got with Ampharos. So I was like, you know what? Let me just do my original idea and then switch out Farigiraf with Cofagrius with the OG team. I also made one switch. There was Clefable, and I switched out Clefable for Grimmsnarl. And again, I wasn't planning on streaming, but then I had this game just now. I discovered one move that Cofagrius could do called Power Split. How Power Split works is that it takes your attack stat and your special attack stat and then averages it with an opponent's attack and special attack stats. Cofagrius has absolutely horrible attack stat. What I did, I actually made its nature. In fact, I'll show you now. I'll show you the team before we actually play a game. And let me set a timer for an hour because I don't want to be on here forever. So, oh, I'm at 4% battery. Let me plug in this phone as well. Yeah, my phone is acting. Oh, it just died on me. It just died. That 4% will lie. We're like 0%. Anyway, that's charging now. So this is my team. And you can can see the details of this team. So this is my team. I used to have Farigiraf in place of Cofagrius, and then I used to have Clefable in place of Grimmsnarl. And the whole theory of this power split thing is that my attack stat is 63. I haven't what's the nature called? It's called a calm nature, I think, where I lower my attack stat even further, so that way if I'm against physical attackers, then I can use Power Split and then their attack just sucks. And I just tried it out in this last game. I did this to a Swampert. I was originally scared because I was like, I don't have any answers to Swampert other than Giga Drain. And my special attack stats 115 is barely anything, right? It's like not good. But I used this Power Split on the Swampert. And it just couldn't do anything. It tried to use high horsepower into my Empoleon. And I have a Shuka Berry on my Empoleon, which I completely forgot. I won the game by accident because I was literally not even... I just accidentally won the game. But I thought, man, this might actually be entertaining. So let me start streaming this for this 1 hour. While I eat my dinner. I'll eat my dinner. Oh man, I need to heat this up more. So we have, oh man, this was always a pain to deal with. What we need to do is set up Trick Room. We need to have Fake Out so we can stop Sleep Powder from happening. And then we can set up some screens. And have Mega Ampharos in the back. We'll also have Embor for the Basculegion. Oh yeah, I took off Sucker Punch, but it should still be fine. Unless they use Aqua Jet, but even then I'm so bulky that probably shouldn't matter. Hopefully, we'll see. Okay, so we have Sneasler here. I don't have any sight. Like, that's the one bad thing about not having I'm probably gonna get faked out. That's fine though. We're gonna use Trick Room here. Oh, he tried to fake me out. That's crazy. Oh, maybe he was thinking I was gonna do an ally switch. Fagrigus. We're gonna use Parting Shot on the Sneasler and Power Split on the Sneasler. So we're going to get the White Herb. I should like do the White Herb thing. We're gonna bring in Embor right now. Yeah, we're gonna bring in Embor. That's annoying. The poison is annoying as well. We're just trying to make room for our I would like to ally switch now, but it's not gonna work because I'm frozen. It just really can't do anything. Now we're gonna try to get rid of this Sneasler. I'll just keep trying for ally switch. Um. Does this thing have sleep powder is the question. Weather ball. We're gonna set up another trick room. Man, that thing still worked. It's all my Ampharos now. These are all special attackers. This is a tough uphill battle here. I have to wear. I feel like the sleep powder is coming, and it's gonna really annoy me. That's what I'm gonna do. Ally switch actually. Ah, that's unfortunate. Okay, Giga Drain. Dragon Pulse. Oh, I got lucky. I got so lucky there. Wait, is it over? Oh my gosh. It's over for them. It's so over. It's so over. It's so over. They can protect all they want. It's over. %. Pythagoras. Focus band. What? Focus band. Who do you even see play Focus Band? There's no way. Okay. Actually, let's just do 100% guaranteed damage. We're still in Trick Room, right? Yep. We came back. in that game. Toward the midpoint there, I really thought it was. I thought I was gonna lose. I honestly thought I was gonna lose. That crit on Venusaur saved us. That crit on Venusaur saved our behind. What is special about? Oh, this is a I see. This is exactly the team that I just wanted. Well, almost exactly the team. It was like a mega. It's not exactly a team. It was a Paris Trap Gengar, Mega Gengar team. So we're gonna lead. We're gonna have the same exact lead that I did last time. I'm gonna use the exact same Pokemon I used last time. Honestly, should I do Mega Emboar instead? Mega Emboar seems nice into this. Assuming I can get my Trick Room off. The one thing that they have to do to stop me is double into my Cofagrigus or use Shadow Ball into my Cofagrigus. So what I do here, Trick Room and Light Screen. They're probably gonna fake me out. We'll see. It's gonna be. I should be able to use. I haven't actually tested this. I feel like I should be able to use Parting Shot. Oh, they use Shadow Ball. It's not enough. Now here's the question. Okay. Dang. I didn't do enough damage. I should have taken my Ampharos. Well, that's my lesson. I should have taken Ampharos. What do they usually do here? They usually switch. The Gengar usually switches out. Wait, no, they kind of messed it up because then they'll have to do parting shot right now, right? So. I shouldn't have KO'd that. That was what I shouldn't have done. I just realized it right then. I still have 2 turns till I perish. I shouldn't have KO'd that Pokemon. I just realized it. Damn. Close combat. Dang, they used Protect on that turn. I thought they would use it on the turn before. Honestly, dang, I should have surfed on the turn before. Dang, I didn't think about it until right now. Oh well. I mean, I'll keep going. If I used that the turn before, it would have been perfect. I messed up. I messed up. Dang, I could have won if I just used it the turn before. Why didn't I use it the turn before? Yeah, it's over. Yeah, it's over. It is very much over. I should. Actually, I would have still lost. I would have lost either way because King Gambit was in the back, but I would have been closer. Honestly, I could have surfed that turn and then surfed again, and I wouldn't have won. It would have been closer, though. I think the big mistake, actually, was just bringing in Embor instead of Ampharos. Ampharos would have just tore through them, honestly. That was a misplay on my part. I did not even look here. Okay, what do we have? We have Prima. They're bringing Primarina. 1000% bringing Primarina. They're bringing Mimikyu. This is a tricky team. I don't think they have any real way to stop my Trick Room from going up. Maybe I heavily invest in having electric terrain set up. I didn't really get a chance to really think about this as much as I wanted to. I was setting a timer. Okay. You know what? The Mimikyu's just gonna reverse my Trick Room, isn't it? I was thinking that the Mimikyu could use Play Rough into my Cofagrigus or something like Shadow Claw. So I wanted to switch places and then give it a burn. Okay, that's a good turn. And then blast into this as well. Could have also done alright, this time I'll protect because I think they're going to target. Are they just gonna double into me again? No, it's Hyper Voice this time. Well, the Hyper Voice should be water type, so it shouldn't be super effective. Which means I get off Trick Room. And now I can switch into something that's better. I'm going to set up electric terrain now. for my babe. I cannot bring in Embor right now. I have to wait until this. I gotta wait until... Is that slow? Okay, so yeah, it uses Trick Room here. Dang, it was slower than I thought it would be. Embor's not gonna work here. I think I just have to try to get another Trick Room up, really. Wait, I thought I used... I did not want to bring an Embor here. It was hard for us to put into. We have to make a call. I'm actually just going to... I'm putting in the wrong Pokemon. Now I'm kind of boned. I did not mean to bring an Embor right now. Freak. Kinda sucks. Here comes Hyper Voice. That Primarina is a lot slower than I thought it would be. That's so unfortunate. I did not want to do that. They have to think whether or not I'm going to ally switch or not. What I'm going to do though is Giga Drain this. And we're going to Rising Voltage the Mimikyu, hoping that it actually... Oh, it just did that instead. Okay. Dang, I could have gotten a Trick Room off. I could have gotten a Trick Room off. That sucks. That will have saved the game. We're going for broke now. Or Cotton Guard, hope that they have a physical attacker in the back. This is risky. I don't think I'm living 2 turns. I think it's over on the next turn. I think it's over on the next turn. The best thing we can do is change this thing's... Okay, yeah, close combat doesn't affect me. Great. Ah, but they moon blasted me. Dang, yo, they moon blasted me. crazy. That's crazy. What was the mistake I made in that game? Not putting up Trick Room again. If I put Trick Room up, the game's in my favor. Should have put that Trick Room up the second time. This type of team, huh? Got Flash Fire, got competitive. I don't have any 3-8s. Got the okay. This is not bad. No fake out pressure here. They have Star Raptor. Okay, so I need to be able to beat Star Raptor pretty early. I think having Rotom at the front to burn Star Raptor will be good. And Ampharos Mega for sure. And then probably Grimmsnarl. Actually, that seems too weak. Maybe I just do Emboar here instead. I'm thinking Grimmsnarl though for screens, but I can't set them up at the beginning. So it'll be like mid-game screens, and that's just probably not gonna cut it. So could have used it for fake out pressure though. I could have faked out the Whimsicott and burned one turn. That probably would have been good too. I could have had probably Cofagrigus. Grimmsnarl lead. Did I bring in Polion? I did not. Alright, we're gonna do Trick Room here. Should I just do Protect? Or should I Will-O-Wisp? I feel like I should Will-O-Wisp here. Well, if Whimsicott does beat up or something, and then they just attack my Rotom, then I'm kind of screwed. Or am I screwed? Maybe I should have protected first and then... Yeah, so his attack's gonna go up really a lot. I should have brought... yeah, I should have brought Grimmsnarl at the front. Should have brought Grimmsnarl at the front, yo. Actually, it's still not the worst position though. Because I have Trick Room up. And they haven't done any defense boost. Well, they've done one defense boost specifically. Grimmsnarl would have been good here. Anyway, we're gonna switch in Ampharos. We're gonna do a power split here. I could also do Cotton Guard here, but I think Rising Voltage might be enough. I think 2 Rising Voltages is going to work. It could Protect and then do Moonblast into my... Maybe I should have done Ally Switch. Okay, so we just Encore. I think my Cofagrigus is still at full health, isn't it? Am I just tripping, or is it just at full health still? Brave Bird into my Ampharos, but my Ampharos is super tanky. It's not going to go down from that. So it is Garchomp here. Probably should have used Cotton Guard when I could have. Anyway, I'm Encored right now. We have to switch in Emboar here, whether I want to or not. Now we can switch back in Ampharos. Actually, you know what? I don't need to yet. The Flare Blitz is Whimsicott. We're gonna try to get the Ampharos in on the next Trick Room. Ah, that was a good switch. That was a wonderful switch. You got me. Wait, for some reason it's not Flash Fire. It's over. That was a really good switch. Now it's just over. I can't. I don't have anything. All I can really do is yeah, it's over. I just used Trick Room 5 times. That Whimsicott, I should have respected it more. I should have led with Grimmsnarl. Should have led with Grimmsnarl instead of Rotom. That was a cool team though. I like that team. Garchomp, Whimsicott, Staraptor, well, Chandelure. I was surprised Chandelure didn't have Flash Fire, because then that would have really been a great switch. It's a Mega Glimmora team, Mega Skullvillain. It has to be Mega Skullvillain. Maybe not Mega Glimmora, maybe just regular Glimmora with Toxic Spikes, Mortal Spin, stuff like that. Mortal Spin will get rid of my screens, right? I don't really see a way I win this one. I have not been able to actually use Rotom like to its full potential. I think I need to leave with Grimmsnarl just to see what's up. I Like a Grimmsnarl Cofagrigus lead seems like the standard, and then I have to really just decide whether or not I want to have Mega Ampharos or Emboar, and whether I want Empoleon or not. I think Empoleon doesn't do that well in this context. It does well into Glamora, but I also have Rotom, so I think I want to go with this. Is this going to spread toxic debris if I fake this thing out? I feel like it is, and I don't want to fake it out. So I just don't want to get poisoned right just yet. I'm going to fake out the Klefki. Trick Room. Did I bring in Empoleon? I did not. I know I didn't bring in Empoleon. That's a lot of health. I know it seems risky, but I'm going to still put up a light screen here, and I'm going to switch in Rotom. To preserve my Cofagrigus for the end game. The Klefki is probably just gonna Trick Room right now. I expect Trick Room. I'll just put up the screen. Never mind. The poison is what's going to make the difference here. It's really annoying. Here, I'm going to do Parting Shot. And Hydro. Okay, let's try to get some real damage now. I feel like Trick Room's coming from the Klefki. I don't think they can damage me for too. They can threaten me for too much damage other than I guess Moody. Moody. This is a great time to use Cotton Guard and Electric Terrain while I'm not being threatened too much with damage. It's gonna be Mega Skull Villain, probably Leech Seed. How's it gonna be? Okay. Is it just gonna like do some minimize shenanigans? Let's look in here. What is it going to do? Well, Cotton Guard is absolutely useless against this team. They're all special attackers, so I just wasted a turn. Yeah, there's literally no physical attackers on this team. So that was a waste of a turn. Well, that wasn't a waste of a turn, but it was not the best turn. And they start doing some real damage here. We're just gonna get burned by this thing. It's okay. Actually, it might be better if my Rotom gets burned. So let me switch that order. Do Hydro Pump on the Scovillain. Yep, Leech Seed there. Now we start sweeping. I think we just leave the Scovillain alone. I think it's gonna try to poison me, so I'm gonna switch out here to Grimmsnarl. How many turns of screen do I have left? I have light screen for 3 more turns. We gotta take our time here. The number one thing is we have to preserve Ampharos and Rotom. So I'm going to switch into Grimmsnarl and Hydro Pump. Okay, just use a spiky shield. See against me. Going to take out the Glamora. Hydro Pump. If the Glamora stays in, then it's gonna take some serious damage. If it doesn't stay in, then yeah, if it doesn't stay in, and that might, hopefully that also broke his Focus Sash. I freaking missed. This is why I hate taking Rotom with me. I hate Rotom sometimes, yo. I hate Rotom sometimes. That was like such a pivotal turn, Rotom. Why'd you have to do this? Now I don't even have any more turns with this. Bruh. Oh my gosh, now I'm down to poison. That was such a pivotal turn. Why'd you... Rotom, why'd you fail me right then? Why'd you fail me right then? Rotom, why? Rotom, why? Trick Room here. Hydro Pump. Just trying to really make sure that my Ampharos does not get poisoned. If it gets poisoned, I'm screwed. How slow? Like, how slow is that? Glamora. If you ally switch, does it get rid of Leech Seed? Questions that need answers. It's a long game. The thing that we need to do most is get rid of this Glamora. I can't believe I missed again. Rotom with these dang misses on Hydro Pump. Critical hit on Rotom, that's not good. That miss really just ruined the game. It just ruined the game. Okay, this is what we have to do. We have to bring in Ampharos right now. And do a Giga Drain. Brought down to 2%. Still, that buys me one more turn with this poison. Alright, well, here comes the parabolic charge. Wait, it's gonna protect. It's definitely protecting, so I can't use parabolic charge just yet. What I need to use... Would I rather be poisoned or burned? Burned, for sure. So I need to use Dragon Pulse. This. If I can, I will use... It's probably gonna Spiky Shield though, I assume. Okay, yeah, so Spiky Shield. Okay, now we're entering the end game. So my Cofagrigus goes down. And here is where things really start to pick up. How many turns of Trick Room do I have left? 2? This still isn't the worst position. It seems pretty bad. One well-placed parabolic charge can turn this around. I mean, it's really annoying because now I can't even like. Oh, you know what? This is what we do. We protect. Protect here. Am I leash seated? I don't know. Kind of lost track of all the things that have been happening. Yeah, so they can't leash seed me there. I regain a little bit of health with that. Now here's to hoping that I live even. Nope, I'm not gonna live it. I'm not gonna live this. Rotom, why'd you have to miss? Why do you always miss in the most pivotal time? Why? Why do you do this to me? Why do you do this to me all the time? Bruh. Oh, they got greedy with the leash seed. Is that going to be enough to turn stuff around, though? I don't know. I'm definitely taken down. It doesn't matter because it's just a heat wave or something. I'm not gonna live one of those. I have to just continually parabol. I'm not living the next turn. It's over. That one miss. That one miss ruined everything. Yeah, Hex on the status condition is definitely. Oh, that's so. Rotom, why do you have to be like that? Ruin the entire game for me. I wish I could love Rotom, yo. I wish I could. Hydro Pump is literally the only water move it learns. It sucks. It's freaking sucks, man. Do I think they're gonna lead with Incineroar is the question. Can I do something that's more aggressive than this? Like, maybe this. That's as aggressive as I can get. I definitely need to take an Emboar. It might be a Mega Emboar game. Go Fagrigus in the back to set up Trick Room. That Rotom miss. I actually, at one point, started recording how many times Rotom missed to see the percentage. My percentage of Rotom misses was way higher than it should be. This thing should have 80%. I got 3 misses in a row, like several times. 3 Hydro Pump misses in a row. That's when it broke me. I was like, I cannot play this character anymore. I just can't do it. I legit cannot play this character anymore. This was a bad move. I just couldn't think in time. I feel like I'm going to get blown up by the Sneasler. Oh, that's interesting. That is not what I was expecting at all. I expect close combat into Empoleon, so I should be able to tank one of those. It does Dire Claw instead. Interesting. I really was expecting close combat, but it's interesting. Crit. This is finally where I can find, like, I actually feel like I'm in a very good position right now. Since it's just not going to have any sort of resistance. It's not going to have Protect. It's just going to try to undo my Trick Room. And then I can finally do this Power Split on Garchomp to basically nullify his attack stat. Well, not nullify it. I can't nullify this thing, but it'll become a lot less. Oh, interesting. I'm not gonna be able to. That's unfortunate. I mean, I'm glad I got down to Sinistra at least, so not the worst outcome, but now my Emboar might go down to Earthquake or something. Not the worst thing to happen. Since this is mega, I can fake it out. I mean, I'm faster than everything, but it can still, I can get faked out. So actually, I kind of need to bring in Empoleon. As much as I want to bring in so I'll just protect here. And now I will do the power split. Okay, cool. Okay, so they double protect. They're just trying to burn my Trick Room out. I gotta start going for some aggressive things here. I'm screwed now. Dang, yo. I assume Sucker Punch. It used Sucker Punch on me? You're a wild person. Alright. You got it. Why did it use Sucker Punch on me? Oh, because I'm Ghost type? That's why. That was such a basic move. What if I didn't do it? Dang. I thought I was gonna Sucker Punch my Empoleon. Dang. I have not been winning since I turned on this stream. I've been losing. All fairy types. Well, there's only one answer to that. I don't even have to think of anything. Whimsicott and Ninetales. So here comes Blizzard or Aurora Veil. I'm going to use Trick Room, and I'm going to fake out the Whimsicott. So there's the Aurora Veil. I don't know if it's Light Clay. Could be Light Clay. I need something that does damage. I don't really have anything I can do here. So I guess I'll just whittle away at health for the time being. At least break Sash if it has it. I'm going to go to light screen. Here goes Encore again. Trick Room. I hate this freaking Whimsicott. Trick Room into Parting Shot. So that's its thing. Okay. Well, you know, honestly, it's really not this bad. Not that bad. I can still very much I'm still not in a bad spot. It's just a little bit annoying to see Whimsicott. I just freaking can't stand Whimsicott sometimes. But if we get rid of Whimsicott, then we win the game. It's actually kind of that simple. Please don't freeze me. That was a crit. So this is going to power up its fairy type moves, which means my Grimmsnarl might go down this next turn. If it uses like Hyper Voice or something, I would not be surprised if I went down. This is the problem of only having fairy type Pokemon. It's just not going to work. This game is over. I forgot I had Citrus Berry. Oh, it's over for them. That's it. I'll just start Giga draining this thing. I could yawn. I could do a whole bunch of stuff. When is this timer going off? I feel like I've been playing for almost an hour. Okay, they forfeited. Okay, I have been playing for an hour. My timer just didn't go off. Alright, well, I'm done with, I'm tired of playing right now. So I'm gonna stop. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Honestly, like, I'm just mad that Rotom missed. Between everything, I hate missing with Rotom. I hate it. I hate it. But I honestly think that Rotom is... You need to play Rotom if you're playing Ampharos. You can't not do it. Or else your team just won't be powerful enough. So I have to play Rotom. But that... Anyway, I hope that you guys enjoy these games. I'm gonna stop playing video games for tonight. Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow with some more games. Who knows? It'll probably be Splatoon on my grind to top 500.